Okay, so it's a good progression on for our rotational stability once we sort of mastered the basics of, bird dogs level 1 and 2. What's a good sort of next level challenge, I guess, for that sort of same strength and application would be what we call shoulder touches, which again is, like the bird dog, isn't a new exercise. It's been around for a while. However, just like the bird dog, the kind of the secret to it really is how we execute the movement and the exercise and how we set it up, as opposed to necessarily what we're doing. It's how well we do it. So shoulder touches then. So basically, we're always going to be like in a push-up position. So we have a weight on our toes and our hands. And again, we can adjust a little bit with our feet to make it harder or easier. Generally, having a sort of slightly wider base is a little bit easier. But usually, what you see is a lot of people just doing this, just twisting around, flailing their hips and shoulders from side to side, which isn't really what we want to do. We're trying to avoid that because obviously we're trying to develop strength to be able to sort of, resist rotational movement under control. So what we want to do in our setup is, again, a bit like with the bird, a little bit of a push in and set the shoulder just a little bit. Keep your brace on and then just try and be as smooth as you can. It's much harder, as you can tell by my breath. I'm struggling to keep this on. Gentle, methodical. Trying to minimize how much I rotate. Keeping that brace on, shaking, much harder. So a bit more of a slower, methodical pace. Keep your brace engaged. And again, I'm going to sort of target this, just start with just sort of sets of 10. Then go for sort of sets of 20. And then see if you can get sets of 30. So if you do sets of 30 really good controlled reps, that's a pretty good standard. But again, take your time. I'm going to try and set the shoulders a bit like you would with a bird dog. Set the brace, make sure the brace is on, and it's just slow, controlled, methodical taps, trying to avoid twisting and throwing your body around.